What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch unboxing. Today we are looking at Praesidus. This is a watch that I've actually featured on the channel already a few times, specifically in a video where I did 3 watches under $1,000, a 3-watch collection under $1,000. This was one of the watches that I actually featured on that. I'll put a link above if you guys want to check that out. Before I get into it though, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, helps these videos get discovered, and it helps support the channel, and I very, very much appreciate it. So please definitely hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that bell icon if you can. I very much appreciate it, and just getting right into the watch. This is the Type A11. A11, that was a watch that was actually produced during World War II. It was a mil-spec watch, and a bunch of different producers actually made them. One of them was WWII, and this is an homage to that watch, and it's a very affordable homage to that watch. So you can see here it says Tom Rice, 101st Airborne Division, June 6, 1944, the lost watch of D-Day. So what inspired them to actually recreate this watch was Tom Rice's story of his experience on D-Day. He owned a Type 11, more than likely made by WWII, and when he was jumping out of a plane, somehow his arm got ripped against something, and it ripped the watch off of his arm. It also ripped up his arm pretty badly as well, from his, what he says, from his wrist all the way up his arm. But what saved his hand was actually his watch. The watch saved his hand from being torn off, which is pretty incredible. So this is the A11, basically an homage to that A11 that he wore. This is in 42 millimeters. Now they made it in 2 different sizes. This company made it in 2 different sizes. This is the 42, as I mentioned, but they also made it in 38. The original watch, I believe, was around 34 millimeters. So a very small watch. And they've upsized it a little bit for modern times, but 38 millimeters I think is a really good sweet spot, especially for a cool watch like this, a military watch. So the packaging that it comes in is pretty simple. You saw that outer box. Inner box is just a slab of cardboard that the watch is affixed to. Inside there's really nothing else except for the warranty card, and the warranty card is actually a little dog tag. It just says warranty card on it, and then a QR code, and you could scan that and you go to their website with your phone, and you can download the warranty card, or you can download the instructions on using the watch. Now, the use of this watch is actually very simple. You can see the dial is very, very simple. You have 12-hour markers and then a 60-minute counter on the outside. It is a matte brownish color. Mine's like a deep tobacco black gray sort of color. The case, like I mentioned, 42 millimeters. You have polishing on the top of the lugs, bead blasting throughout the case, some polishing on the actual crown, a very nice big grippy crown, automatic movement, NH35, we'll get into that in a minute. And then the back of the watch is primarily brushed. The back on this watch says the exact same thing it says on the box. It says Type A11, Tom Rice, 101st Airborne Division, June 6th, 1944, the lost watch of D-Day. And then this one actually says the name of my grandfather, Carmine Viola. He was there at the same time as Tom Rice, and they're doing free engraving. I usually don't talk about the price of a watch right off the bat. However, I will with this watch, and the reason why is you're getting that free engraving. This is $195. You're getting a lot of watch for that money. You're getting a very cool vintage inspired, military inspired watch that looks the part. It looks like the A11 a lot, especially in that 38 millimeter size. I would imagine it looks even more like the A11 than this one does. Number one. And number two, you're getting a very nice domed K1 mineral crystal. So it's a hardened mineral crystal, very similar to hard Lex that you get with a Seiko. Screwed in case back, a very nice crown. Beautiful strap on here. It's a double thick nylon strap. It has quick release, and it's very, very finished. It has a lot of stitching on it. Just a really thick and very robust strap. And then, of course, you have an NH35 in here. Yes, you have a ghost position. However, you're getting an NH35 automatic movement, $195, free engraving, a watch with a pretty good story behind it. I think this is actually a winner, and I've said this, and that's the reason why I brought it into my 3-watch collection. I think this is a really good deal. I think it's a really good watch. Drilled lugs, it's just pretty cool. The case has a lot of nice curves to it, just like the A11, and that coin back It just looks really good. So I'm going to throw it on my wrist so you guys can see, but obviously I really like this watch. I think it's a really good watch. I think it's a really good price. But today, very quickly, today I am wearing the Far and Swit Seaplane. This is the midnight Seaplane, and it is just an awesome watch. Sapphire bezel, which I absolutely love, and I love the bezel action on this watch. These are, made in the United States or hand assembled in the United States. They have Swiss movements by Luminox, I believe, and very beautiful strap I put on here. The strap that I have on here is brown. It actually goes really well with the black and blue. I think it does, in my opinion. This is a Vario strap, and it just works really nicely on here. I'm going to throw some pictures of this on Instagram as well. I really love this strap, and I love this watch. It's just a great watch for every day. DLC plating. Just fun, and you can see the watch. You can see the movement from the back. It gets like an SW200. Beautiful, beautiful watch. So very quickly, I will throw the Praesidus on my wrist. So now this strap needs to definitely be broken in. It is a very robust, it's a very robust, very thick strap, and just throwing it on my wrist, it is a substantial piece of material. But you can see 42 millimeters on my wrist. It looks really, really good. The watch is actually thin. You can see from the profile, it's 12.5 millimeters thick. That's including the K1 mineral crystal, which is very domed, as you can see. So a very nicely styled watch, very nicely made watch at a very, very good price. I definitely recommend this watch if you guys are interested in getting a military inspired watch. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Lume shot, because of course this gets Lume. And I don't remember if the Lume is really good on here, but we're going to check it out. So let's do a Lume shot really quick and we'll check back. So the Lume does not disappoint, especially considering that it's a $195 watch. This gets a lot of really great details. The 42 millimeter case is really great for my wrist. 38 millimeters, I would imagine, fits a lot of wrists. Sterile dial, you have those cathedral hands. You do have Lume, obviously, on the hands, indices, those little dots around the dial. Beautiful strap on here. Automatic NH35, free engraving, and then there's one other thing. 10% of proceeds of the sale of this watch actually goes to the Veteran Association, so that's another thing that they're doing. I think this is just an incredible package. The whole story behind the watch for $195 is an incredible, incredible value, and you can get it in two different sizes. So if you want a smaller watch, the 38 millimeters available, 42 if you want the larger. Obviously, this is the 42. But anyway, tell me what you think of this watch in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. I think it's cool, but obviously I like to bring you guys new watches and new things. Hopefully you find this interesting. I do. I think this is a really good deal, and I like the inspiration behind the watch. So definitely add a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Please also hit that bell icon. It helps these videos get to you on a more regular basis. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful at all. I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description below. Those links are to Amazon. If you want to help support the channel, click those links. You can buy anything. If you don't have to be the actual item that I've linked to. It helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Doesn't interrupt your Prime benefits. However, like I said, it helps support the channel. It helps me make these videos, or continue making these videos. Anyway, thank you for logging on, and I will catch you guys in the next video.